Me, Zacharias, how you doing? We just know the good news that Officer Ben Fields from I think it's Columbia, South Carolina, the one I did a video about the teenage well actually yeah she's a teenager because she's 18 but she's 17-year old sister that was dragged down by the white officer. And I did say it that I don't condone what he did, but I stick by what Raven Simone said. She should have got off the cell phone. Okay, now it's an update since we glad that this racist white cop is fired, and I'm glad he is. I don't condone what he did, so nobody don't try to defame my character. But at the same time, I still stand by and say it because I grew up in the 90s, and of course things had changed, and we had police officers at school. You don't try to challenge regardless what race the officer is. The police officer, you don't want to wreck, especially if you're a person of color, if you're African American, Hispanic. Many of us are multiracial, but you know what I'm saying. People of color, we're not full 100% white, and we can't pass white. Those who do is multiracial who look white, okay? Those, you know what I'm saying, many of us don't fit that criteria. But so it's been an update, and I'm with this brother, is it Carlos Martin, or think his name? Yeah, okay. Carlos Martin was this brother, kind of mahogany skinned brother that was stationed in Germany. He used to live in Alaska. He was in the military, and he moved to South Carolina where he was stationed. And Officer Fields mistreated him. Okay, and he has a class, actually not class two. He has a lawsuit against the police department. And I think that they said that he tased something. He sprayed. He puts mace on her, whatever. And he was rude to the brother and everything. And it's another lawsuit against Officer Fields. Okay, so Officer Fields needs to be fired. So I don't know. Don't think that just because I said the sister should put her cell phone up, or she should have followed the rules with a man who's also a brother that was a teacher. Should have had, she should still do what she did. Okay, but it doesn't negate the fact that this man was wrong for pulling her like that. Okay, so I saw this on the Vice show, and I'm glad that I heard that story, the update of Officer Fields, before I found out he was fired, before I found out about the Raven Simone situation. I said, oh, this man is a rowdy cop, okay? And I don't want my taxpayer dollars going to cops of any race, because not only I talked about minority cops. I said not all of them, but half are the worse than white cops because they had the affirmative action, status to defend them. If someone say they're racist or whatever, because I'm getting tired of people saying that people of color, whether they're African American, mixed, Native American, Asian, Latino, they cannot be racist because they don't have white racist power. I'm getting very tired of that hypocrisy. Yes, they can be racist, and not only against each other, in different ethnic groups of the minority community, but also within their own. Okay, so I dealt with some brothers who sisters. I never dealt with a sister that was a cop that was racist, but I dealt with brothers and Latino male cops here in Houston who were rude to me, and light and dark skinned brothers. Okay, so and my record's clean. So I mean, I'm serious, and I now I'm going ahead and say it. I don't be ugly. Let somebody being Fields mistreat one of them sellout pochos, Sakai Uncle Ruckus cops, who mistreat people of color, and treat the white folks like gold. Let them be mistreated. Like I say, if being Fields did cop did that to them folks, like I did about the George Zimmerman case. I talked about that on my video. I ain't gonna feel sorry for you because you do that to you. If you do it to, I'm not saying the minority class as a whole. I'm talking the ones who mistreat people of color, and they are person of color. Just like the song "Fuck the Police." I mean, the cops gonna forgive me, but remember the black cop showing for the white cop. Remember, or doing Cheryl Compton. They not only had a black stupid Uncle Ruckus cop, Cameron Skin Coon, and I'm Cameron so I can say that, and a Latino cop, but the white cops they trying to show off them two minority cops trying to show off on the white cops. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want my taxpayer dollar to go to them either. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So y'all don't get, like, for example, Officer Sheriff Clark. going to sit there and say, well, there's no police brutality that happened in the 60s. No, brother, wake up, dude. You're behind that being fields when you get off of work and you go to South Carolina somewhere. Let a being fields or Darren Wilson knock you side of the head. And like I said, that Officer Clark or whatever his name is, or Sheriff Clark, I ain't gonna feel sorry for your behind. I'm not gonna feel sorry for you. Okay? I'm not gonna feel sorry for you. You deserve what you get because you treat your own race like that. You probably treat other like the minority groups like that too. You know, and for example, you know, what's it called? What else? I'm trying to think. Just like the Latino cop down there in Detroit, they thought he was white. No, he's not white. He's brown. He's Latino. They mistreat Melendez. They mistreated their brother and tried to put crack cocaine in him. Trying to make sense he was a crackhead. He was a hard working brother coming from work, and they just mistreated him and beat him. You know, and their brother got a lawsuit in Detroit and won. I'm glad he did. They locked Officer Melendez in jail. Okay, if an officer feels, because I know white racist people who don't like Latinos, if there was a cop, let him beat, yeah, I'm going to say it, just not him and Sheriff Clark, both of them need to get beat up by a doggone somebody being feels. Yeah, I said it because they deserve to get what they said. You know, they think that because they have a status, authorities that they excluded for racism. No, they're not. Okay, so I can feel sorry for. I'm sorry. I mean, my heart's not that too much nice when it comes to people, because I can remind myself when I dealt with a Sheriff Clark or what's it called, Officer Melendez here in the Houston area, and they treated me like SSIT. So I ain't gonna feel sorry for they behind if they happen to them, because if they happen to them, and I'll go ahead and say the one who ran for doggone mayor down here, I hope he did not win. Officer go ahead and say Andrew Garcia, when he did to that brother down there and lied and said he did not know about the brother down there in the county jail, I would not mind if it happens to them three doggone minority sellouts. I don't mind, because they had no reason to be doggone. I don't want, so the reason I say that because I don't want white racist people come on my doggone channel and talk about that. Some support the Black Lives Matter. I'm not Latino, but the Latino Lives Matter, they Lives Matter. Okay. I support those groups, okay? I don't want you to think that I don't think that white lives matter, and I'm racist, like they said about Donald Trump. Racist. Donald Trump is a racist, okay? He is, okay? The proof is right there. Y'all just don't come, like I said. I had an Italian dude. I thought he was Latino. Italian dude with some doggone Negro blood that came out from Hannibal down there in Italy. Don't come in my dog because he looks so ethnic. Come out harass me. All my doggone channel talk about that I'm a slave. And whatever. I'm not a slave. I'm a free man of color. Get that straight. Hey, you don't look all that white. So let's get that straight, okay? And if I have a right to say that Donald Trump racist, he is a racist. He is. Don't like Latinos, don't like black folks. I don't care if he did kiss a black baby. He's still a doggone racist. Hey, Ben Fields, the one that mistreat that sister. I still don't think that she shouldn't have reason the fact to get away with it. I'm not saying what happened to her is okay, but she still had followed the rules in the classroom. I'm Raven Simone on that part, okay? She should have, saying, I don't mind I disagree with Raven Simone on that part. I'm going to get to what I'm going to say. I think students should have cell phones, but they should understand, do not have them during class time. Now, something like this that happened to the girl, yeah, go ahead and film this so we can have proof. So, you know what I'm saying? But stuff like, during class time, when everything is regular class time, the cell phone needs to be off. You don't need to be using your cell phone, okay? I'm going to bring that up later on. But going back to what I'm saying, okay? I forgot what I said. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump is a racist, okay? Y'all talking about he kisses a black baby. Ben Fields supposed to have a Negro bed wench girlfriend, okay? A Sakata and Mama girlfriend, a slave that happen to be a mammy up in the, yeah, thank you. I call it like it is. I'm not against any relationship. I'm mixed too. I'm part white. My daddy and my mama had white DNA in them. They're not pure black. They have white ancestry. That's not pure black, okay? We are a mix of black, white, and American. I do check 3 boxes. So I don't consider myself a pure. I don't buy into white races that outdated one drop rule that been out there since 1967. I know my history. Ever since Loving versus Virginia case, they allowed interracial marriages to be legalized in all 50 states. The Supreme Court found the one drop rule unconstitutional. So I know my damn rights. So let's get that straight. I'll come here and talk about that. No, I checked 3 boxes. Pure black means pure black ancestry. So don't come in my try to fight me about my identity. Okay? I checked 3 boxes. Anyway, my point is, I checked the 2 races or more box too. Anyway, so I'm a multiracial person. My point is, I don't care about, I'm not saying that sisters should not date all white men. Do you? Okay, I do me. You know what I'm saying? I like all type of women, okay? You know what I'm saying? But don't get mad whenever you see a brother or a white woman, okay? Because we have rights, because we have white DNA in us. We can marry. If we didn't, we should get married anyone we want to. White men with all over the world instead of every doggone woman in the whole world. Let's get that straight, okay? So, point is, in the story, how you doing? Point is, the Negro bad wench girlfriend he is supporting this white racist cop. I don't feel sorry for her. If he knocked her and did her like he did that sister, I'm not gonna walk down on my 12 size feet in tennis shoes or dress shoes or a suit or whatever, screaming Black Lives Matter and help this sister out. No. She knew this man 19 was a racist. She knew a doggone well, and she probably one of them sisters that talk bad about black brothers and say that we broken this and that. Like I mentioned my other video about the bald headed, light skinned sister that was working with me at the Census Bureau back in 2000 who said that. And I don't want her either. Okay, so y'all, one thing about me, I don't use race as a commodity, okay? Because I believe that we're all individuals. I'm not the Farrakhan folks, okay? Let's get that straight. Do you marry a woman, but don't you cross the line and mistreat me, because I will put you in your place, okay? So I don't care about you being a doggone woman or whatever. You knew that she knew that man was a racist, and she said and probably sleep doing fornication action with him. Okay, so I tell you like it is. He can have her. I don't want her. I don't know what she look like. I don't care. Like dark skin, hair, straight skin, curl. I don't care. Weed, whatever, or natural. I don't care. I don't skinny, fat, whatever. I don't care what she is. I don't want that woman because 9-10 she'll sell out our brother. See, y'all understand? Y'all basically like some sisters y'all. Her about a brother going with a white girl. Now there's nothing wrong with a brother going with a white girl or a sister going with a white dude. We mixed already with white DNA. What the point? Okay, we're not pure black. But the point is, the same time, the ones the brother said, I don't want no sisters, y'all stupid trying to make that brother like you as an individual. There's a bunch of brothers that love sisters. You wasting your time. So I'm not one of them doggone brothers that who cry about a sister going with a white racist man. Or a white man, period. Okay? Do you. Because I got my own life to worry about. I'm not a collective person. I'm an individualistic person. Okay? The last time I came here alone, and I'm going to die alone. So I ain't worried about some other sister that, you know what I'm saying, that don't want me, okay? She can have a white man, Latino, Asian, whatever, name it, whatever. That's her business. But if her man crosses me, I'm going to put him in check. And at the same time, I'm going to put her in check. Let's get that straight. Point is, I don't have no respect for her because she chose just like me. I don't mind going with a white woman, okay? But if I find out that white girl is a racist, a part of KKK, and Nazi behind closed doors, or the mindset of it, we kicked out like one period. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I was on Craigslist looking for chicks, you know what I'm saying? On the personal. And I saw a white woman, because, you know what I'm saying, I go ahead and admit, I like all types of women, but I do like some, because I'm mixed myself, mixed women, okay, mixed identified women, because, you know what I'm saying. So I put mixed, and I did not know that I would end up seeing this white girl on the internet. Now, I didn't meet her, but I saw her ad. It was 2 years ago or 3 years ago, and she said she had a mixed child. Okay, that's why I just wanted to see her. So she said she looking for a nigga to take care of her child. She loved the brothers, and she said a nigga. When she said nigga, I don't care if it was ER or what the A, it's to be the same damn thing. I said, oh no, we not getting relation. You ain't gonna call me no type of niggas. I'm gonna cuss you. Hey, I'm gonna get ugly with you. If God don't hold me back, I'm gonna get ugly with you. Okay, because I don't play with that word. So I'm like, no. So let some brother be a slave to that little, that racist heifer. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. I want to say the B word so bad. Trying not to curse on this rant, but at the same time, I don't like that thought. Go say it. Let her, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Let her be a little, you know what I'm saying, slave to him, to her, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be one because I'm a free man of color. This African American, French Creole, English native brother is a free man of color, not a slave. Okay? The house or the field. None of the two. Point is, so that's the reason why I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna, so the point is, if I was stupid enough to go with that white woman with the, because the one thing I don't date women with children, so there's a slant right there. And then she said, nigga, oh no, we not friends. We not gonna be boyfriend, girlfriend. Oh no. So I love my, oh no. You can find a stupid coon brother that I don't want to associate with, that I get tired of hearing brothers want to call all of us who don't want to be called. Well, brothers like myself who want to be associated with the N word, ER with the A, does the same doggone thing, just different spelling. I don't want to be associated with slaves. Back in the day, let's go ahead and be historical. They were free up. I go ahead, I mix with Creole, so I can say this. People will talk bad about some Creoles and don't want to be associated with slaves. Okay, now I understand those who want to get out the plantation. That's a different scenario. But those who want to be a slave, no, they didn't want to be associated with the one who were free. They didn't want to be associated with that. Fred Douglass, who's mulatto, who's mixed with Native American and white too. His dad was white, but their mother was black and Native American. She was a slave. He was an abolitionist. He didn't want nothing to do with slave blacks. No, he didn't. When he got the plantation, he didn't want to deal with them. Let me tell you why. Because they'll go back and tell Massa that he was around. So that when the mentally enslaved Negro folks, Negro blooded folks, should I say, we're not pure black. I don't want to be associated with that mess. Because I don't want to know. So one of these brothers call themselves niggas. I got friends, but they know that I don't step there. But when they cross the boundary and keep on saying the N-word and try to brainwash me to accept that mess, oh no, there's no association. Yeah, you can go ahead and call me the sellout. You don't want to be inside say a white racist man word with a different spelling and get a five version of it. So you can try, you know what I'm saying? And you bring yourself down and call yourself a nigga. So I'm sorry, so some stupid coon, thuggish brother, because that's what she looking for, who have no self-worth in himself, she can have that mess. I don't want that mess. So same thing with the sister here today with the white man, you know what I'm saying, who's the black girl, Coco black girlfriend to Brian Fields, he can have her. But if he do her 10 times worse than he did with this sister here at the school, don't come knocking at our door talking about to help your ass, because you do what you was dealing with the first time you felt, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with Halle Berry getting a divorce right now. Halle Berry claimed that her baby dad was racist. Okay, this dude not know mixed Hispanic. This dude is from, the one she's married to is French and Spaniard. So that's pure white, okay? So that's Coco white Hispanic for there, okay? And, now I know Latin American who just look white, who think they do look white, and they mix with something else that's not white at all. Okay, it's mixed. Point is, he beat up her baby daddy, who's white Canadian, who's Naya's father, right? Okay, and I agree with her baby daddy. The baby is not no pure black. She not pure black. I'm getting tired with y'all with this pure black obsession. Yo, you're talking about somebody being what they not. If you have mixed DNA in you, I don't care if it's your ancestor. You're not pure black. I'm not pure black. But claiming to be pure black and you're behind your parents, grandparents, ancestors, nothing pure black from way down to 1700 or something to some white massa mixing, that's not pure black. Okay? It would never be. Once that DNA is mixed, it would never go back to being what it used to be. Hello? So point is, it's like mixing Kool-Aid and water. You ain't gonna make it other part Kool-Aid to powder and other part water up here. It ain't gonna happen. So point is, she not pure black herself. She a white mama. She gonna sit here and say that she want her daughter to identify as black only, 100%, not partial black, but pure black. And he had a problem with it, and I do agree with that because he white and her DNA his DNA is in her too. So anyway, so she claimed that the man was racist. If you knew this dude was racist, why not your behind did some fornication with him? That didn't make no sense. So then she had to get sent her part Spaniard, French, European man. My question is, And she can't keep, I'm sorry, she beautiful. She can't keep no dog man. She had three marriages. Four relationships, but three. Um, anyway, point is, he beat her up and talking about, oh, I was black in bed, so I heard, she said, well, doggone it. Your behind not pure black. Folks want you to be pure black because you like skin and you got non-kinky hair. That's exactly what they want. But they were not pure black. So if I'm camera skin, that's not pure black trait. Dark brown skin to almost extra black, that's a pure black trait. Let's get it straight. So the point is, she claimed the man was racist. What you gonna sleep with the? Okay, first that's why I don't practice premarital sex. But let's say I did. And a white chick I found out saying nigga this, nigga that, and try to call me this all my name. You think I'm gonna go to bed with her? You think I'm gonna take out my thing and do the wild thing with her? Y'all some stupid idiots. So that's why I lost my respect for her after one drop rule, defending it, and then try to claim the white man was racist. To me, I don't think he was racist. I think she's used it as an argument so she can try to get her baby. Then talking about she didn't want the baby to have straight hair. Excuse me, if you're gonna live so-called black culture, because that's the thing is black culture in the United States, we lost the African culture back since slavery. We got assimilated to white culture. Point is, but the so-called black American culture, almost every sister get her hair straight. Hello. So I don't know what you're trying to practice, Afrocentricism or something. Well, anyway, it ain't gonna work with her, with the daughter, because she don't look all that Afrocentric herself. Point is, it didn't make no sense. So now, with this Ben Fields thing, talking about his black, I don't have respect for her. I don't have respect for that sister. And I don't want her. I mean, if she come knocking on my door, talking about she like, bye. Like, bye, Felicia. Hello, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna go around, you know what I'm saying? I just, you know what I'm saying? Y'all stupid to accept someone like that. So I don't accept no one like that. I'm like, you know, I accept rejection. And I reject folks who gonna give me drama. So that time, she gonna give you drama because she felt if she knew this man was a racist, she had no business going with it. There's a bunch of white men who's not racist. Okay, why not go with the ones who are not racist? You know what I'm saying? For example, like the man down in who's a good couple, too. They're a good couple. Down in New York. I forgot his name. He Italian. And he was with the Black Lives Matter. He a Italian white man. Now I tell you, got some Negro in his blood. Hello, so I got to tell you like it is. We don't know all the detail that, but you know, because Italians, you know, that's why some Ku Klux Klan do not accept them, especially Sicilians. But anyway, point is, he married to a sister, dark skinned sister with long dreads on her own hair, okay? And the children and the son got kinky hair like I do, okay? Anyway, point is, he, you know what I'm saying, why not marry a white man like that? Why marry a white man who's a redneck racist? I'm sorry. I live in South. If I found if they a white chick that was a redneck woman, a racist redneck woman, no relationship over. Bye, get out my face. Okay, you know, go ahead and find some Conan brother that call himself a nigga to be your nigga. Yeah, I say it like that. I ain't gonna be because I don't call myself a nigga. I have way more respect and class than that. Anyway, point is, so I don't got respect for that sister. I don't have respect for her to sleep with this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, don't get it twisted. I don't condone what the sister and the other sister who's in the classroom, the one that her boyfriend, the Negro bed wench, Scott and mama's white boyfriend cop pushed over. I still say that if a cop tells you, I don't care what color it is, I don't care if he's a rude cop or a good cop, do as you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, it's survival skills, okay? But at the same time, I don't condone what he did. I'm glad that he's fired. He deserved to be fired, as he did with especially the sister in the classroom, but what he did to that brother. It is that brother. This brother who did not fight against him, did not retaliate against him. Whatever, he got a lawsuit, and I hope Carlos win the doggone lawsuit so he can go ahead and try get that money. Let's try to get your money, brother. Go ahead, get that money, okay? You know what I'm saying? These cops don't need to be a doggone. I'm sorry. I don't want my taxes. My welfare. I don't want my taxpayer money since I work. Go to that and not claim taxes every year. I don't want my taxes going to these cops. I'm curious. And it's not just a white racist cop. It's the Scott Uncle Ruckus and Scott Aunt Mamas and Scott pochos and porchos and any other doggone stupid racist cops who happen to be of color. I don't want them in evil cops who are not racist. Want them too who are not racist but still want to misuse their authority. I don't want my taxpayers going to people. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, please vote. Please vote. I'm going to be voting this week. Early voting. You know what I'm saying? And here in Houston, I'm voting for Sylvester Turner, not because he's a brother. This brother been trying to become mayor for years. Okay? So, I'm trying to hopefully give him a chance. I don't want Garcia to win. It's not because he's Latino, because what happened down there at the Harris County Jail. I'm serious. I don't know. Now he want to run for mayor. No, please. And any Latino that's going to vote for him because he's Latino must be crazy, because Agent Garcia, I'm glad this East Indian man told me this. Agent Garcia is not for immigrant rights, pro-trip mentality. He does not believe in immigration reform. So if y'all here in Houston, y'all watching my video, and you happen to be Latino Hispanic, and you thinking that man's on your side, especially if you have immigrant family who's trying to go on that immigration reform that Obama signed, okay, this man's not going to be for your rights. Get him on, y'all. And then I'm also just undecided about Proposition 1. And let me tell you the reason why. I'm for Proposition 1 to get some discrimination stuff. The only thing I'm not for, and I'm going to change the subject of this, is for the men going to women's restroom. I understand Niece Parker, she's gay. Okay, she's a lesbian, okay? I like Niece Parker, I vote for her, okay? The problem is I don't like the fact that, because I understand you're trying to have someone like Caitlyn Jenner used to the women's restroom because he think he's a woman, or he's someone that's transsexual, like the woman Laverne, what's his name, to be on, she be on, he, she, whatever he wants, no offense, but she used to be he, should I say, she's on, Orange is the New Black, y'all know what I'm talking about, okay, I understand you're trying to let them use the women's restroom, but it's not going to be men who became women. It's going to transsexual women. It's going to be rapists who are sick in the head, who feel they have a right to use their restroom, who going to be going to rape a woman, abuse little girls, whatever. That's the scary part. I do want to vote for this Proposition 1 because of discrimination, race, and everything else, and religion, especially because I'm sorry, we need to work on the religious tolerance here. I'm not Protestant. I used to be one. I do not like Protestant fundamentalism. I'm no offense. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I didn't say Protestant people. I don't like Protestant evangelical fundamentalism, or you know what I'm saying. I'm not for that movement. I left that when I was 13. I am a Catholic Christian. I'm not acting one right now. I can, according to what I'm supposed to be acting like. But I dealt with anti-Catholicism ever since I became, like a couple years later, you know what I'm saying? And I've dealt with, people trying to, they don't even know I'm a Catholic. They don't say anything that's anti-Catholic. But I don't believe as an ex-Protestant. I know Protestant evangelicals' interpretation of their scripture. And I don't believe in private interpretation of scripture. So even at the job, I had someone try to preach. I'm serious. I mean, she's a nice lady, but I wanted to go to the HR department, snitch on her. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole reason why. And so it's the whole program. They're trying to. I'm sorry, the agenda is trying to push their interpretation into people's mindsets. They think that their interpretations, because they don't have the same dog interpretation within their own belief system. That's why they have different denominations. They trying to make the agenda. It's so funny. They get mad at Obama, who's a liberal Protestant, said what he said about the Bible, which is tell the truth, because you have these different religions within Christianity, and not everybody think the same way. You know what I'm saying? So which one you gonna follow? You know what I'm saying? So they try to competitive, especially in Protestant, not Catholics, because we don't believe one church, one God, and one faith. You know what I'm saying? But in Protestant, they have different interpretations. In the Protestant evangelicals, they're fundamentally very extreme. So they'll try, like the Westboro Baptist Church, okay? So they're trying to push their agenda. That's why you have these street preachers. They're not trying to spread the word with mercy and kindness. They're trying to be fiery, mean spirit, and demonic, should I say, because it's not even a Christian way of acting, and trying to harass people, control people, manipulate like a cult. So that's exactly the reason why I don't want their agenda in my life. It can happen in your life. Go ahead and believe that, but don't come in people out who don't want to be part of that. So that's why I'm for the Proposition 1, because I don't want their agenda. Like, for example, ever since I signed the petition against men going to women's restroom, I've been getting a lot of Republican and even I'm like, dog, y'all, please, I'm not Republican. I'm a pro-life Democrat, okay? And so, ever since, and the one thing I know, spiritually, religion, I don't believe in same-sex marriages or same-sex sexual relationships, having sex with same-sex, saying, I don't believe in fornication either, okay, or common law marriage either, you know what I'm saying? And Texas do have that law here, which is very ridiculous. If you don't want, which I'm not forcing into the marriage, but I don't believe in, cohabitations. If for example, if I bring a woman in this apartment and we were together, did you know they consider that 6 months they consider a marriage? Then we didn't go to the altar and say I do at the altar. That's very immoral. Okay, so you can't, if you're gonna attack gay marriage, please attack that too. Okay, because it's not, they fornicate, and consider their marriage. But Texas have that, like Republican law, Republican state, should I say, have that law here. Okay, so I'm still undecided about voting Proposition 1. But that's just hypocrisy here. So that's what I'm saying. I do want my civil rights to be not violated as a person who is a minority, a person who's not pure white, who don't look it, who's mixed with African and Native American background, besides Caucasian, who don't look Caucasian, okay? I can't pass like Sarah Jane, okay? So the point is, I want my rights as a multiracial person of African American, Native American, Caucasian descent to be notched here in Houston. I don't want no discrimination because I have black DNA and look more black. I don't want no discrimination of that or being multiracial identified. There's also discrimination of that as well going on in here in Houston. I don't want religion because I'm not an atheist, but I'm not a Protestant evangelical. I am a Catholic Christian. I left that Protestant evangelical mess, as far as I said, a long time ago. I don't want it part of my life. So if I want to go to work and I want, and we're supposed to have this religion diversity where we all respect each other's religions. The Protestant evangelical men are very progressive. They don't care about whatever religions. They will try to attack anything that's not of theirs. It's funny the party attack each other and compare to each other. So that's the whole reason why I'm getting tired. I have to sometimes go to work and hear their religion brought up amongst each other. They want everybody to hear their religion, they don't talk amongst each other. They want to harass you, saying you saved when exactly salvation is not permanent, because Jesus said, not every Lord, Lord, go to heaven. Come on out, Matthew 7. So, of course, the Lord Jesus is my Savior because I belong to the church he made, Rock of Peter, Matthew 16. So, the point is, I don't want to hear something, a different interpretation every time I go, So, I'm serious. And people say, you're in the Bible Belt. When I was coming up, we didn't have that in the 90s, 80s. I heard it, but it was not extreme. It's like ever since the Clinton administration came in, Clinton's a Protestant, but he's not a Protestant evangelical. Men do not like them, like him, should I say. But it's like ever since then, and the Y2K situation came up, which didn't happen, they have been trying to get people to vote for the Republican Party. They have been trying to get people to believe their interpretation. They've been trying to get people to go along with their religious ideology. Yes, we do have something common ground as Catholics and Protestants. I'm not Protestant, but the problem is they still try to get us to leave our religion and go to theirs. That's the whole agenda, is because more immigrants from Africa, Europe, and Latin America who are Catholic coming here, and our religion, we're becoming the majority. So I'm not immigrant, but as a religion. So, and we all over. We're the billion of Christian church around the globe. So they say here they're not like that, and they want to get us to believe their religion. They want to. That's why I never forget when I worked at the BBVA Compass Center, my base 16. We had the evangelical fundamentalist preacher coming to us, and when he started to preach, they had called police on him. They talking about freedom of speech. Excuse me, it's our freedom of speech not to hear that either. We have freedom not to believe in that religion, the Protestant, and you start being anti-Catholic and talking bad about other Protestant denominations, like Joel Osteen, who do not bother people. Okay, even though I don't believe his prosperity gospel, at least he's kind and merciful, not to harass people. Okay, and even he had hecklers at his church for another Protestant cult from the church harassing him. And I'm glad they pressed charges on him because they had a business harassment at his church service. They not bothering anybody. So that's what I'm saying. They are constraining control. They're no different than ISIS. Okay, so that's why you have the Westbury Baptist Church. I don't feel sorry for when they be throwing stuff at them because they harass people. They bother people at the when the Westbury Baptist Church, when they have funerals, people have funerals for soldiers. They start harassing them. You know what I'm saying? So excuse me. Can they leave that? Can we expect our freedom of speech who don't want no part of that and want to hear that? You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole reason why. So that, like, when my my supervisor at the job was telling me that they had called laws on this man, they had, arrested him, and he talking about his freedom of speech. Who is twisting the Constitution? Because it's also freedom of speech for them to hear that mess. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I want the Prohibition 1. I'm voting for that. But I don't like the fact that I voted for something. I will admit that they'll allow a predator to come into a women's restroom. I think that if you're going to have a transgender restroom, can they make a restroom for transgender people? It'd be different, okay? I think they should do that. Like they have a family bathroom. It used to be that women used to bring their sons into the restrooms, but now they have a family bathroom. So I think they should have a family bathroom and also transgender people. You know what I'm saying? So it will not be confusion, okay? So we don't want to have, predators coming to who are opposite sex. We have to be careful those the same sex too, but the opposite sex as well coming to the women's restroom and trying to rape a woman or a little girl, okay? Because it's happening, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's sad that you have these sickos of any orientation who are attracted to children or attracted to raping somebody of the same or opposite sex. Because men get raped too, okay? Not only in jail, they also get raped, by, because I know a friend of mine who was drugged by a woman and then she got raped, without his consent to have sex with her, and he suffering from that, you know what I'm saying? So, he's older than me. He was back in the 80s and 90s. I was a little child then, but I met him through social media. He's married and he has children, but then he finally came out and admit that when he was in his young adult days, he was raped by, he was on Huffington Post, raped by a woman who he did not want to have sex with. So that is going on. So I mean, it's sad that if y'all want sex, go find a freak. There's a lot of thoughts of both genders who willing to sleep with you, who fit the criteria. I mean, you got a bunch of Backpage.com folks, you know what I'm saying? Backpage not on for that, but you do have prostitutes who say, I ask for donations. Okay, that's, saying, for sex, okay? So that's a safe word. Yeah, tell the business, but that's exactly what it is. Someone told me about that. So yeah, you have a lot of thoughts, okay, who are not, who willing to do anything for you. So why y'all sit here, trying to look for people, look for children, look for adults who children have no reason to be with you if you're an adult. But you know what I'm saying, why you're trying to look for adults who don't want no part of you, okay? There are a bunch of adults who will give who will participate of what you're looking for. So that's me not to change something, but that's what I have to say. So right now I'm just undecided, about voting and trying to find who the parties I'm gonna vote for, who the people I'm gonna vote for, because I don't want to vote for only a straight Democrat, but I want to make sure who is on there and what they're for. So I'm deciding about this, but we'll vote probably before I go to work or probably after I come from work, and so get that done as well. So anyway, that's all I have to say, y'all. But anyway, I'm glad that being feels a fire. And I just want to know who is this Sakaya Jabba thought is going with him. I'm sorry, I call it. I don't have respect for her. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I like all time women, but I would not be sleeping with a KKK woman. I'm serious. I mean, stupid. Seriously, I mean, I I would. I mean, I'll go with a white woman, okay, who's not racist, who's a liberal, woman, you know what I'm saying? But I can go with a woman who is, but cause racist or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all, please. I mean, very, just like you're very picky within your own race dating. I'm very picky outside, which I mean, some white side, we are, many of us are as well. But you identify with, but those who are not African American, say I'm very picky about that. I don't want no closet racist either. Okay, if I find out she's racist and she says the N word, I don't know. We're not even going. We're not, because I will go crazy. Cause that word irks me to hear that word. Anyway, y'all, bye bye. Have a nice day.